What's up, you drop bears? Jammo Rising here, and I just watched Talk to Me. It's a new horror movie from the land down under. It's directed by a couple of YouTubers who make really loud content and features teenagers getting possessed. But wait, hold on, I know what you're thinking. Don't click off the video because this movie is actually really compelling. The story centers on a group of Aussie teens who are in possession of a severed hand. When you light a candle, take hold of it and speak the titular phrase, "Talk to me," a spooky ghost appears. It could be Casper, it could be a melted lady, it could be Gilbert Gottfried, you just never know. And uttering the further phrase, "I let you in," grants the spirit full possession until the hand can be wrestled from you and the candle snuffed out. There's no mention of what happens if you put the demon hand around your dangus, which I immediately thought of because I have a very healthy mind, but maybe we'll find out in the porn parody. Anyway, teens being teens, they naturally give no consideration to the scientific or spiritual ramifications for humanity endemic in such a startling discovery. The spirit world being demonstrably real would probably change things, and many interesting questions could be asked of it by people of intellect or substance, but instead the kids just use it as a party game and film their friends getting possessed for views on TikTok. Joking aside, it is actually an interesting premise, as the way it's set up made me think of the possession as a metaphor for drug use. The way they gather after school, pass the hand around, seem to get genuinely high from it, and say, "Oh no, your little brother's too young." It just reeks of a narcotics analogy. Our main character Mia even gets kind of addicted to it, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing, movie, and I thought I had the film figured out. But my oh my, did I not, as this picture goes way harder into the darkness than I anticipated. I won't spoil the turns it takes, suffice to say it delves into some brutal violence, genuinely unsettling imagery, especially to do with the spirit world, and unexpectedly resonant themes of loss, abandonment, and loneliness. This is all helped along by pretty good cinematography, with some shots that I will actually remember for their composition, using little tricks like depth of field as a metaphor for emotional distance. On the visual topic, I also really liked the spirit people. They had really cool, creepy designs, and that crossed over to the possession stuff in general, which was tense. This movie was tense. As a fan of horror movies, I watch so much garbage looking for good stuff that I tend to be pretty physically passive during a viewing. But I noticed myself gradually leaning forward in the first half as I started to realize that everything about the movie was drawing me in, and I spent the second half on the edge of my seat, thoroughly enjoying that knife's edge feeling that good horror can transmit, but is so often lacking in a genre filled with generic trash. I also want to give props to the actors, two in particular. The first is Miranda Otto, who I don't think I've seen in anything since Lord of the Rings. She plays a mom with serious mom energy, and she's great. There's no mention of who the father is, so I'm just gonna pretend it's Aragorn. And this is Eowyn's life after he rejected her. Hey, I'm a nerd, what do you know? But the standout performance of the film comes from Sophie Wilde, who worked equally well as a distressed, lonely teen and as a victim of possession. She has such expressive eyes, and I just wanted to give the poor girl a hug. And you know what? That's Talk to Me. It's very good. It's tight and effective, coming in at a perfect 90 odd minutes. And I think anyone who likes horror should give it a shot, provided you can stomach some brutality. And all of this coming from some YouTubers younger than me who make videos about selling porn stars bathwater. What is this reality? What am I doing with my sad, broke-ass life? Send help, I'm having an existential breakdown. Agooba gaba, jamadi jamoskis, and I'll blarg you later, tater. Have a good one. Hit the goddamn subscribe button.